Have you ever thought about what's actually moving through your veins? Most of us know our blood contains red and white blood cells and platelets. But what if there's something else in there? Something that doesn't belong? Imagine tiny pieces of plastic made by humans now floating in your blood. They're so small you can't see or feel them. This isn't a story from a movie. It's happening right now. These plastic pieces don't cause pain or obvious symptoms. They move through your body without being noticed, and they're very hard to get rid of. They travel in your blood, reaching important organs like your brain, heart, and lungs. This is a result of how we live today. The same plastic used in shopping bags and water bottles is now being found in people's blood. Our bodies aren't made to handle plastic. Its presence in our blood raises serious questions about our health and the things we create. We live in a world full of plastic, and now it's inside us too. For years, we worried about plastic in the ocean and in landfills. Now the problem is inside our own bodies. To deal with this problem, we first need to understand it. Science is helping us learn more, and what we're finding is both interesting and worrying. The story of plastic, from factories to our blood, is about how we make, use, and are affected by plastic. The question isn't whether we have plastic in us, but how much and what it's doing to our bodies. The plastic problem isn't just outside in the world anymore, it's inside us. Let's take a closer look and find out what's really in our veins. Let's get started. In 2022, Dutch scientists made a shocking discovery: microplastics in human blood. They tested 22 healthy adults. Nearly 80% had measurable plastic polymers circulating in their bodies. PET from bottles, polystyrene from packaging, polyethylene from bags. These everyday plastics are now inside us. Microplastics don't just stay in the environment, they break down and breach our body's barriers, entering the bloodstream. Since then, more studies have found microplastics in lung tissue, placentas, and even breast milk. No one is immune. These particles are everywhere, from cities to remote corners of the earth. We're all part of a global experiment we never signed up for. How did plastic get into our blood? It's simple. It's all around us, in the air, food, and water. The plastic problem has moved from oceans and landfills directly into our bodies. How do these tiny trespassers get inside us? Start with the air. Microplastics are shed from synthetic clothes, car tires, and broken down plastics, floating invisibly in every breath. They can travel deep into our lungs and slip into our bloodstream. Next, our food, seafood, salt, honey, even fruits and vegetables can contain microplastics. Plastic packaging and cutting boards shed particles directly into our meals. We're literally eating our own plastic waste. Water is another culprit. Tap water worldwide contains microplastics, and bottled water has even more. Opening a plastic bottle can release thousands of particles into your drink. There's no single point of entry. It's a multi-pronged invasion. Air, food, water, even dust in our homes. Our bodies are navigating a constant storm of plastic particles. This isn't about blaming individuals. It's about understanding the world we've created. Nearly 400 million tons of plastic are produced every year, and it's finding its way inside us. The invasion is everywhere, and it's relentless. The amount of plastic we consume is staggering. Scientists estimate the average person ingests about 5 grams of plastic a week, the weight of a credit card. That's like eating a credit card every week, month after month. In a year, that's over half a pound of plastic. Over a lifetime, it could be 44 pounds. This isn't a material our bodies can digest or use, it just accumulates. The biggest source? Drinking water, especially bottled. Shellfish, beer, and salt are also major contributors. Plastic is now a contaminant in nearly every level of our food chain. We don't taste or see it, but it's there. The plastic we discard doesn't disappear. It breaks down and comes back to us. Our weekly plastic consumption is a stark reminder. There is no away when we throw things away. Away is now our dinner plate, our water glass, and our bloodstream. The scale of contamination reflects the scale of global plastic pollution. We're eating, drinking, and breathing plastic constantly. What is all this plastic doing inside us? The truth? We're just beginning to find out, but early evidence is alarming. Chronic inflammation is a major concern. Our immune system attacks these particles, triggering persistent irritation. Chronic inflammation is linked to heart disease, arthritis, and autoimmune disorders. Many plastics contain chemicals like BPA and phthalates, known hormone disruptors. These chemicals can leach from microplastics, interfering with our hormones and potentially affecting development, especially in children. Microplastics may also damage our cells. Lab studies show high concentrations can cause cell death and allergic reactions. There's a Trojan horse effect. Plastic particles can carry other toxins like heavy metals and pesticides directly into our tissues. Some chemicals in plastics are known carcinogens, and chronic inflammation is a risk factor for cancer. No direct link to cancer in humans has been proven yet, but the risks are under intense investigation. Our bodies didn't evolve to handle synthetic polymers. We're running a global experiment, and the long-term consequences are still unknown. How did we get here? The story starts a century ago, with the rise of plastics. Plastics were hailed as miracle materials, cheap, durable, and versatile. After World War II, production exploded, transforming industries and daily life. But the convenience came with a cost, a disposable mindset. Plastic's durability became its curse. It doesn't go away, persisting for centuries. Today we produce nearly 400 million tons of plastic every year. Half of all plastic ever made was produced in just the last 20 years. Recycling has failed. Only about 9% of plastic waste is recycled. Most ends up in landfills or the environment. The rest accumulates in oceans, rivers, soil, and air, the reservoir for the microplastics now inside us. Responsibility is complex. Our choices matter, but so do the actions of corporations that profit from single-use plastics. For years, the burden was shifted to individuals, while industry kept producing more. To solve this, we must address the source. Produce less plastic. The plastic flood is overwhelming our planet and our bodies. It's time to rethink our relationship with plastic. The discovery of plastic in our blood is a wake-up call. Our health and the planet's health are linked, but we can act. Start with small changes. Use a reusable water bottle, avoid bottled water, and choose glass or stainless steel containers. Reduce plastic in your kitchen. Avoid plastic wrap, use wood or bamboo cutting boards, and buy unpackaged produce when possible. Every choice reduces your exposure and sends a message to manufacturers. Talk to friends and family. Most people don't know about plastic in our blood. Support businesses reducing their plastic footprint and push policymakers for stronger action. Collective action is our most powerful tool. This isn't just about the environment. It's about protecting our bodies and future generations. The plastic inside us is a silent alarm. But we're innovators. We created plastic and we can manage it responsibly. Let's choose health over convenience, sustainability over disposability. Let's work together for clean bloodstreams and a plastic-free future. The time to act is now.